Right, on today's video, we're going to be doing a quick little unboxing of this, and in here I have the Crimson Ghost from Trick or Treat Studios. Now, off the bat, I'm a massive Misfits fan. I think everyone loves the Misfits. If you're into horror and you like punk and metal kind of music, you're a Misfits fan, man. In some form, you will love the Misfits because they just aim their music perfectly at horror fans. It just works so well. It ties in perfectly. And as far as like marketing goes for the band, I think there's only really Kiss that do it better than the Misfits because every piece of merch the Misfits put out is just unreal. It's proper sick. The Crimson Ghost itself, taking that as a logo, is just genius in it. Let's be fair, and they have managed to market their band so well. I'd say the marketing probably outdoes the music, to be fair, because you see Misfits in H&M now. There's just like Misfits collabs everywhere. They are hitting the point of Kiss, which is wild. But controversially, I think my favourite Misfits album is Famous Monsters. Politically, I'm aware Michael Graves is an absolute scumbag. He's not a good dude at all. He's an alt-right piece of shit, let's be honest. But as an album from front to back, I think Famous Monsters is such a banger, man. I think the Danzig era as a whole is a way better era. I'm not saying the Graves era is the best era of the Misfits because it's not. It's got one good album, to be fair. But I just think Famous Monsters as an album, standalone album, I fucking love it, man. I think the atmosphere they capture on that album is so good, man. And like I say, every track is just an absolute banger for me. So yeah, I politically he's a scumbag. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Michael Graves fan whatsoever. But yeah, man. As far as one album goes, I think that's my favourite album of the Misfits, which in the Misfits community kind of makes me a Misfits poser, to be fair, because the Graves era, even before his political views come out, the Graves era is not everyone's favourite era of the Misfits by any means, but it is what it is, man. You like what you like, don't you? But yeah, let's get into it and let's have a look anyway. Little tot tag, which I like to keep them even though I do take them off. And like I say, doesn't get much more iconic than that, does it? Let's be honest. That Misfits logo, it's incredible. Right. This has been packaged really well as well. Oh, sick, it's come. Yes, mate. That is so cool. That is such a sick sculpt, man. And the paint job looked just flat white. I thought I was going to have to throw a black wash over it or something. But that is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, man. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this stuffed. Well, it's already stuffed. I'm going to get it on a mask stand, get some close-ups, and yeah, man, we'll take a look. But yeah, man, that's sick. So this is the mask. I've got to say, man, the paint job is much better than I thought it was. I was going to add a black wash to it, but you can see it's got some nice detail on it, to be fair. This was sculpted by Justin Maybury. I also didn't realise it was a full latex overhead mask. I thought it was like a screen mask, the way the screen mask cut halfway into the shroud, but it doesn't, man. It's a full latex mask, which is cool, man. Really cool. That's. I will say though, I think the shroud is. I think it's quite tight, to be honest. You can see it's got a stitch there. It sits really tight on the head. So maybe that's something I need to look at. But yeah, man, it's got full latex head. Looks it's better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Yeah, you can see some of the grey wash over the teeth, which again I wasn't aware of any of that really. That's quite sloppy, to be fair. Not I can't touch up myself though. That'll be fine. But yeah, that's a few blotches there, which yeah, that's fairly sloppy. Yeah, I think if I'm going to be picky about it, I don't really like how tight the hood sits. The hood sits really tight, and it's got these two little things that come from the back. And let me just show you what I mean. I'll undo that, and then that's the shroud. which you see there, it just doesn't look very good displayed whatsoever. So yeah, that's quite tricky to display, to be fair. But yeah, I don't like the way that looks without the tag at the bottom. I think it just looks weird. The way Tots have got it displayed in the catalogue, it looks like it's got shoulders, like the material's out and it's on a bust under the shoulders, and I don't feel like that's possible with this mask, to be honest. So I don't know. I think it looks a lot nicer displayed because the actual mask itself is fairly accurate to the catalogue. I don't think that's bad whatsoever. I'm really happy with how it looks, really. But yeah, I just think the way they've got it displayed, I don't feel like it's possible with the length of hood. Or maybe I'm just not doing it right. Maybe it's that. But I think, to be honest, I've got a Scream Bench sparkle hood off an old bust, and obviously the 25th anniversary Scream masks come with a nice shroud now. So I don't feel like I'll need that bench one anymore. So I think I'll be adding the bench sparkle shroud to this Misfits mask and getting a better mask out of it. Because yeah, I just, if I'm being super picky, I'm not overly happy with that hood, really. Just sits really tight. It's got no flow whatsoever. It's just stuck down to the mask. I think that's the issue with it. So, which is an easy fix. Like I say, that bench sparkle shroud will do wonders for it, really. But yeah, man, you can just see detailing on the teeth is good. The mouth kind of does remind me of a Halloween 3 skull as well, which I didn't realise, but that's proper cool. Obviously, the sculpt of the missing teeth looks really sick, man. Got the jawline there. Yeah, that's proper cool. And obviously, the mask there is just all black, which, oh wow, it's actually got some detail on it, which is sick. I presume that'd just be plain black latex, but he's actually put a few cracks around the back of the skull and stuff. Oh, that's sick, man. That's really cool. But yeah, man, buzzing. Absolutely buzzing with this. This is much better than I actually thought it was going to be. Because yeah, I presumed it'd be like a ghost face mask, which I don't know why, because it's a £60 mask, so Tots don't charge £60 for half head masks. So I don't know why I presumed. I think it's just because of the material of the shroud. I just presumed it was going to be like a Scream mask, so it'd cut there or whatever, and it'd be a half mask. But yeah, I'm buzzing the fact that it's full overhead sculpt. That's sick, man. And the detailing on the side, look at that, man. This instantly has made me so excited to get an all black Don Post skull when Tots released them, because obviously that's what that'll look like, and that looks fucking insane, man. That looks so cool. Yeah, that's gonna look sick, man. Because obviously that's how it'd look on a shelf. So Don Post skull, all black. That's gonna look fucking quality, man. But yeah, man, I'm proper buzzing to have that in the collection. I fucking absolutely love the Misfits, like I say, and the Crimson Ghost is an elite band logo as well. It's amazing, man. I say it's part of the Misfits genius in it. Grabbing that, because I think it's from like an old comic or something. I think it's from like an EC Comics comic book, maybe, or it's definitely from something. It might be a film or a horror comic or whatever, but it's not the Misfits logo. They've just adopted it. Well, obviously, I imagine they own it now, obviously, because of how much business it does. But I know originally it's not actually a Misfits skull, is it? They were just using it. So the fact that they used it, it's just the genius of the Misfits, man. It really is so fucking sick. But yeah, I'm really happy to add that to the collection. And Justin Maybury, he doesn't often miss, does he? Let's be honest. But he's absolutely killed that mask. It looks fucking phenomenal. So yeah, man, really happy with that pickup. Nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like it, subscribe to the channel, share it around. That'd be massively appreciated. And I'll see you in the next video. Nice one.